putting up a poll. I'm so tired, y'all. No, it's too dark. Cannot do that. Turn on the lights. Ooh. I need a better, I'm gonna get another chair. So I need to get a live stream chair so I can be more comfortable. Hi, Martin. Martin. Anyway, so today is, we're gonna talk about signs. Oh, I like her. I like her channel. Today we're gonna talk about signs that that you're dating a narcissist and how to get out. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Hope all is well with you. Y'all know I'm always tired and sleepy. So we're gonna be live just for not too long. I love the background. I love the scenery. So we're gonna go as live as long as it looks good outside. I'm glad that spring is upon us. Not upon us, but spring is not too far away. January is almost over. We're gonna get through February, and then March will be here before you know it. And so more daylight is coming. I cannot wait, because just not too long ago it was dark by now. So it's soon to be more light, and I can't wait to let there be lights. You guys, please give this live a like. So yeah, today we're gonna talk about signs. I found this article. I'm gonna give the credit all the credit. I'm gonna give the article all the credit. Y'all, I don't know how narcissists be keeping girlfriends. We know that a narcissist can find a girlfriend. They can find a woman or find a boyfriend, find a man. I don't understand how they keep them for years and years and years. And I know it's emotional abuse and stuff like that, but you know, I was unaware of what a narcissist was in the beginning. And you guys know that I've been through childhood trauma and I was raised by a narcissist. So I didn't realize what narcissism was until it was too late. But once I really realized that this person is like mentally unstable and there's nothing I can do about it, I was like, pew, like definitely was done with trying to make it work with a narcissist. So as you guys know, if you don't know, I co-parent with a narcissist, and that narcissist is my biggest regret in life is that narcissist. Don't regret my child, but I regret the narcissist. I wish that I was healed. I wish I was healthy. I wish I was emotionally stable. I wish my self-esteem was high when I met the narcissist, because it would have saved me a lot of heartache and pain. It would have saved me a lot of money, saved me a lot of trouble. It would have saved my child a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to try to warn women. I know that there's a lot of content creators out there who are, thank you, Vegas. Hi, Vegas. I know there's a lot of content creators out there who are educating people about narcissists. I'm really glad that people are educating people about narcissists. It's very important. And I know people like to say, oh, the word narcissist is being thrown around, it's being overused. I don't care. Education is needed. Don't let nobody try to downplay narcissists, because narcissists will ruin your life, whether they're your parents, your sibling, or a boyfriend or girlfriend. They will ruin your life. So if you are dating out there and you've never come across a narcissist, or maybe you've come across one before but you weren't really sure, I'm going to talk about the signs that you're dating a narcissist and how to get out. So if anybody's in a relationship with a narcissist right now, I hope that this article that I'm going to read to you will be beneficial to you, and just this talk today will benefit you. No one should be with them. They should be alone. They should just be dried out. I don't know how they're getting I know how they're getting them, because they're wearing a mask. They're not coming out and saying, hi, I'm a narcissist and I'm going to ruin your life. They wear a mask, and then you slowly get to see that, oh, he's crazy. Martin says, hey, Queen, a narcissist is a person who is selfish, right? And who aim to gain only for oneself, right? Yeah, they're very selfish. They're very self-centered, all about them. They want recognition. They want praise. They don't want to acknowledge their faults. They're always the victim. Somebody's always doing them wrong. They're never going to say, oh, yeah, I was wrong for that. I did her wrong. No, it's about them being the victim or the hero. So a narcissist is always a victim. What was me? Why did she do that to me? You see what she did to me? Or like, yes, I did it. I am such a great person. Yeah, I'm the hero. And, so that's how you know. And they lack empathy. They lack empathy. But we're going to go through that. So I'm going to link the article that I'm going to be reading from to give them the full credit in the video description. So it's from healthline.com. 9 signs you're dating a narcissist and how to get out. There's actually a video attached to this, but I'm not going to play the video. But let me show you what it looks like, and I will attach this. Y'all, I'm telling you, if I was in a better place in life, I would have never been associated with a man that's a narcissist. I hated that for me. When I look back and see the red flags that I ran through, the red flags that I gave the benefit of the doubt to, we were taught as women, in my opinion, and groomed to give men chances. Oh, he's not that bad. Oh, maybe he will change. So I was coming from that kind of place of, oh, maybe he can change. Oh, maybe he could do better. And just feeling like that's all you deserved. And I was just too good for that man. You know what I'm trying to say? So the narcissist I was dating was complete trash, and he didn't even deserve the air that I was breathing in the same room. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad. I mean, just reflecting on the narcissist that I was dating, it was never about me. Like, never got any compliments, no appreciation in a relationship. It was just straight just about basically one thing. You know what I'm saying? Themselves and what they can get from you. Do you think it's hard to get away from relationship with a narcissist? It wasn't in the beginning. I didn't know what was going on. And then when we didn't work out and I was trying to make it work because of my child, the narcissist I was dating is a womanizer. So it was easy to get away because they was already focused on their new supply. You know what I'm trying to say? They would basically use me up for what they could get from me and discarded me. So it's easy to get away once they find someone new to abuse or someone else to trick. But if they are preoccupied with you, then it probably is hard. Also money, yeah. So let me read the article, all right? So 9 signs you're dating a narcissist and how to get out. This is written by, it says medically reviewed by Jennifer Littner, PhD, and written by Gabriel Cassell, okay? So this is from 2023, or it's updated in 2023. All right, so let me give you guys an idea of what a narcissist is. In case you don't know, that word is thrown around a lot, but it's very important to know what a narcissist is. Everyone is not a narcissist, but the ones who are, you need to stay away. You deserve better than a narcissist. I deserve better than a narcissist. It's only unfortunate, right? But we have to live and we have to learn and try to educate other people. All right. Individuals who have narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, believe they are superior and unique compared to others. Signs you could be dating someone with NPD include the fact that they have very few or no friends, lack empathy, and often gaslight you. When someone posts one too many selfies on their social media or talks about themselves constantly during a first date, ding, 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 you might call them a narcissist. So that was me. The first time I went out with the narcissist that I had a child with, unfortunately, was all about him. All about him. No questions was asked about me. No care, concern, and big mistake. Okay. So pay attention to the signs, everyone. All right. But a true narcissist has narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. Individuals with NPD believe themselves. I already read that. No, let me say it again. I didn't read that. Individuals with NPD believe themselves superior to others and expect to be recognized and treated as such. They may be unstable to recognize, unable, I'm sorry. They may be unable to recognize the opinions and needs of others and may dismiss others' problems. What are the 9 traits of a narcissist? The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM-5, lists 9 criteria for NPD. Still, it specifies that someone only needs to meet 5 to clinically qualify as a narcissist. So if the person doesn't meet every single thing on here, it's okay. They just need 5, okay? So don't be like, oh, well, he's not like that or she's not like that. So no, they can still be. Just because it ain't 9 don't mean it ain't, okay? You don't need 9. You just need 5, okay? All right. Grandiose sense of self-importance. So like a big sense of self-importance, okay? Preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. The belief they're special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high status people or institutions, okay? Another one, need for excessive admiration. Another one, sense of entitlement. Interpersonal exploitive behavior. Lack of empathy. Envy of others or believe that others are envious of them. Demonstration of arrogant and haughty behaviors or attitudes. So with the narcissist that I was with, I would count and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hear you, baby. Thank you. So the narcissist I was with have at least 7 of these 9 traits. Like I said before, a narcissist doesn't need to have 9 traits to make them a narcissist. Just they need 5. So the one that I dated, the one I have to co-parent with, he wins with flying colors, okay? I really wish that schools should teach children about narcissists, you know, because like some young girls are young and going into high school and they're dating guys that are narcissists and they don't realize it. They think, oh, he's just like that, and brush it off. And y'all, coming in February. February is National Teen Dating. I think it's like National Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month or something like that. And I will be talking about that, okay? Hi, Embracing Life. Embracing Life says she married one, so she knows all about it, okay? And it's like, I really wish that as women we were educated more, but we're taught to be accommodating, we're taught to be understanding. Oh, just give them a chance. Oh, that's how they are, that's how they are, that's how they are. And let me tell y'all, I had a chance to leave the narcissist in the midst of him having a tantrum, but I got poor advice from another woman, and I can't fault her because she had her own issues, you feel me? So she was used to men being narcissists and being, are you supposed to do this for me, kind of attitude. So I was crying because the narcissist was yelling at me because I didn't cook him something, and I was crying to her like, I can't believe he's talking to me like that, like he's just mad, I was just telling her like how he's talking to me, how, girl, that's how they are, girl, that's how they are, girl, you just gotta cook it for him. And that was not my husband. That was not my man. He wasn't giving me money. He wasn't really benefiting me in a way that I would be able to say, oh, you're right, girl. He's paying my bills. He's paying my rent. He's buying me out in the car. He wasn't benefiting me, but he was having this big attitude because I didn't cook something for him. And that was a big red flag, y'all. That was not the only red flag. That was a huge red flag. I wish I had a better woman in my corner or a man in my corner to say, no, baby girl, you don't deserve that. Leave this guy. But because I was raised by a narcissist, I was abused as a child, I was accustomed and groomed to accept this kind of behavior. So I dealt with it. And unfortunately, it got worse, and I ended up getting pregnant because, yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, I will never regret my child, but I regret the father. And I just wish that more education was done. So even if my family let me down, I wish in school or somewhere I would have caught it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because I went to college. I was educated. A psychology major, but I didn't get the help that I needed. I wasn't in therapy. I wasn't getting counseling. So even though I was educated in certain behaviors, I still didn't avoid it. And many very successful, very educated women can still fall victim to abusers. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you ever dated a narcissist, or you're dating a narcissist, married to a narcissist, don't feel bad. You know what I'm trying to say? You didn't do anything wrong. Don't ever make you feel like you did. The person who was abusive is wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You just have a big heart. You're a very loving person. You're a very empathetic person. And you just unfortunately, you know, made poor decisions based on your past and inexperience and lack of education. Like you know the behavior is wrong. You know that how they're treating you is wrong, but you just don't know how to leave. So I didn't know how to leave. You know what I'm trying to say? So this article, I'm going to try to read the tips for those of you who are dating a narcissist, maybe even married one, to get out, okay? You deserve better than that. You guys, if you didn't like the live already, please like the live. I see 5 people watching and I only have 3 likes. So if you're watching, I would really appreciate a like. You can help me get out into the algorithm to let people know. Come over here. All right? So yeah. So let's get straight to the advice. So these are tips on how to... Give me a second, y'all. These are signs. I apologize. So here are some signs to look out for and tips to handle them, okay? So these are signs you're dating a narcissist and tips to look out for. Number 1, they were charming at first. I can agree to that. Very charming. Like I remember one time I was looking back on one of my Facebook posts, and I remember I was like, oh, I think I met the guy. Oh my gosh, I think he's a man of my dreams. He's just so sweet. He was making me feel like I met the one, like my future husband, my future everybody. Completely different person than what he ended up being. I mean, I really thought I was on cloud 9. And I've been learning more and more that when you feel signs of like butterflies, it's a red flag. If you feel butterflies, it's almost like your body is trying to warn you, run, girl, run, girl, run. You should feel safe and calm with someone, not like kind of heightened and a little bit nervous. That's not, you should feel like you could be yourself. And I never felt like I could be myself with the narcissist that I was in a relationship with. Never felt like I could be myself. Very charming. Yup. Very charming. Oh, yes, I want to get married one day. Yes, oh, we're going to have this life. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they were very charming at first. So, people who have NPD gravitate toward grandiosity and fantasy. Your relationship might have felt like a fairy tale at first. Yes, I'm telling y'all, it felt like a fairy tale. Embracing life says very persuasive, very sweet mouth. Yes. Sweet talker. Maybe they complimented you constantly or told you they loved you within the first month. Yup. The narcissist I dated told me, oh, you know, yeah. And I knew something was right because why? Like, this dude how you love me and you don't even know me like that. So yes, that was a red flag, telling me that he loved me. Like, yo, I should have ran, you know. But it is what it is now, right now, y'all. Okay. So yes, tell you that they love you within the first month, y'all. That's a red flag. Nobody know you that well to love you in the first month. I don't care. The only person that can love you that much is your own mother, who pushed you out of her body, or your dad. Nobody else can love you instantly like that. Please. I don't care what they tell you. Maybe they tell you how smart you are, or emphasize your compatibility, even if you just started seeing each other. Yup, it was love bombing, throwing it on me heavy and thick. Narcissists think that they deserve to be with other people who are special, and that special people are the only ones who can appreciate them fully. Says Nedra Glover Tawab, LCSW, the founder of Kaleidoscope Counseling in Charlotte, North Carolina. Martin says, is a narcissist very nice at first, but later they start to show? Yes, Martin, very, very Prince Charming, very, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. Basically, anything you say, I want to live in a big house. Oh, yes, we're going to get married one day. Oh, say you're religious. I go to church every day, and yes, I go to church, I pray, and yes, I'm a very Christian. Come to find out, they're the devil. You hear me? They're the devil. They will tell you anything. So anything you're telling them, they're going to try to match it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of pull you in more and more. They're giving you everything. They're just trying to sweep you off your feet. Yes, Martin, their true colors show up eventually. It does. And then by the time their true colors show up, you're already kind of caught up in it. They know exactly what they're doing. So that's why you end up staying with them, because you're already caught up. They already got you by the hook. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's harder to leave because they got you right where they wanted you. So that's why it's easy to catch it early on, so you won't be kind of hard to leave them like, oh my goodness, you know, he's not that nice, but maybe he'll get better. Maybe he'll change. They won't change. All right. Weiler's advice: be wary if someone came on too strong at the beginning. Okay? Sure, we all love to feel lusted for, but real love has to be nurtured and grown. Boom. Real love takes time, y'all. You don't instantly fall in love. Instantly, everything, they're all your dreams. When it's going too fast, be worried. When he's pushing it to go, 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 that's when you come back and say, you know, no, I'm okay. No, that's too fast for me. That's too fast for me. And then, so give it time for their true self to come out. They want you to fall in love before you can see who they really are. It's like, no, hurry up, let's move in together. No, let's do this. Oh yeah, you love me. Let's do that. And so it's like they're trying to just blindside you. You know what I'm trying to say? So they catch you quick. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's why if you slow it down, it's hard for them to keep up the mask for too long. They need you to get fooled quickly so they can take off their mask and they already got you. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm going to repeat that. Be wary if someone came on too strong at the beginning. Sure, we all love to feel lusted for, but real love has to be nurtured and grown, okay? If you think it's too early for them to really love you, it probably is. Or if you feel like they don't know enough about you to actually love you, they probably don't. And I felt that feeling, but I was just, you know, like I said, I had a trauma in my life. All I've ever wanted was love. So the narcissist got me there because I've always wanted to be loved. I've always wanted to be cherished and just appreciated and valued. And so that's how the narcissist got me. So it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Yep, they play their game very well. They're very slick. They're narcissists are predators. They're predators. Okay, so people with NPD may manufacture superficial connections early on in a relationship. It's all fake. It's all a front, y'all. Number 2, they hog the conversation talking about how great they are. That's what happened with my experience. So number 1 and number 2, ding, 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 ding. People with NPD can have an inflated sense of self-importance and may exaggerate achievements and expect to be recognized as superior. Narcissists love to constantly talk about their own accomplishments and achievements with grandiose, says psychotherapist Jacqueline Kroll of Mind Rejuvenation Therapy. They do this because they feel better and smarter than everyone else, and also because it helps them create an appearance of being self-assured. They got, you know, it's really low self-esteem, y'all. They need to big up themselves to just feed their insecurities. Clinical psychologist Dr. Angela Grace, PhD, adds that narcissists often exaggerate their accomplishments and embellish their talents in these stories to gain admiration from others. Okay? Like, guys, really think about it. Somebody who's really this great and big, they don't need to be, like, they don't need to sell themselves. They should be able to show it without all this extraness, right? If you're really smart, if you're really good, you're really great, why you need to be like, yeah, and I did this, and yeah, I jumped off of a roof before, and I have 10 million. You know what I'm trying to say? Confidence, y'all. If they're not really silently confident, that's a problem. You want someone who's confident, assured, without having to, you know what I'm saying, to put all this fluff around them to just, it's like they're collecting trophies. And it's like by talking about themselves so much, they're collecting these trophies that they surround themselves with so they can feel secure within who they are. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they're also too busy talking about themselves to listen to you. Ding, ding, ding. I experienced that. If it's all about them, they really don't know anything about you, not listening to you, or they'll cut you off. You're trying to talk about yourself. They're like, oh, yeah, I did that too. Yeah, like I was saying, so I just have all of that. You know what I'm trying to say? That's a red flag, y'all. So it says the warning is two-part here, says Grace. First, your partner won't stop talking about themselves. And second, your partner won't engage in conversation about you. They don't care about you. They don't care. They just want you to listen to them and make them feel good and make them look good. They're just using you, okay? Consider these questions. What happens when you talk about yourself? Do they ask follow-up questions and express interest in learning more, or do they make it about them? Think about that. So if you're on a date with a guy, ladies, and he's not asking you questions, he's not like really trying to get to know you, it's all about him. And when you say something, it's almost like, oh yeah. Anyway, so about me, red flag. He don't really care about you. Martin says they're also very smart and tricky. Yep. Very tricky. Number 3, they feed off your compliments. Narcissists may seem super self-confident, but according to Tawab, most people with NPD lack self-esteem, like I was saying, and require excessive attention and admiration. You know what I'm trying to say? Because their self-esteem is so low, they need you to feed them. Make me feel good. I'm great. Feed me. They need it. They need you. They need you to supply them with all the attention and everything they want so they can feel good about themselves. But it's all fake. They need a lot of praise, and if you're not giving it to them, they'll fish for it, she says. That's why they're constantly looking at you. That's why they're constantly looking at you to tell them how great they are. They love it, y'all. They love it. Oh, yeah, you're right. I am good at that. Yeah. You know, they love compliments. It's like, ooh, it's like it turns them on, you know, in a way, to get compliments. Narcissists use other people who are typically highly empathetic. Yep, narcissists, people like me who are empathetic empaths, they love people like us. So let me go back to what I was saying. Narcissists use other people who are typically highly empathetic, to supply their sense of self-worth and make them feel powerful. And because of their low self-esteem, their egos can be slighted very easily, which increases their need for compliments, adds Sharon Paykar, LMFT. The main difference between folks who are confident and those with NPD is that narcissists need others to lift them up and lift themselves up only by putting others down. Okay, the narcissist I have to co-parent with is exactly like that. Always insulting people, always like, oh yeah, well I have this, I have that, and they don't. What do you have? What, you don't have anything. Oh, I have a girlfriend and you don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of people. If you're such a great person, why do you need to put anybody down? If you're so happy, why do you need to put other people down? It's a front. It's a mask. It's a front. It's a mask. You ain't really happy. All right, y'all. Because like I said, happy people want other people to be happy. Happy people don't go around trying to make other people miserable and picking at other people and trying to put other people down. It's just not reality. Remember that, okay? Confidence is silent. Two things people with high self-confidence do not do. All right. So like I was saying, if you got confidence, you don't put people down. Just like this professional psychologist says, people with high self-confidence do not put other people down. Always remember that. So if you see somebody always insulting people, always putting somebody down, bullying, teasing, they're not really confident. They're really insecure. I needed this article in 2000. Me too, Benny. Oh, I needed this article in 2010 or 9. Between 2009 and 10, I needed that. But it's okay, girl. We live and we learn, unfortunately. We have our beautiful children. We just got to hopefully one day, you know, see the time. It just takes time for our children to grow up and we can have them without the interruption of the narcissist. Number 4, they lack empathy. This is really important, y'all. Lack of empathy or the ability to feel how another person is feeling is one of the hallmark characteristics of NPD. Wallfish says, people with NPD are often unable to apologize. They're never wrong. They're never sorry. Okay? And it's if they try to, sometimes they'll do a fake apology, like, oh, well, I didn't, well, you you know, just like a very sarcastic way, fake, it's not a real apology. So they do apologize. It's fake just to kind of make you shut up, but it's they don't apologize. They can't apologize. It's always your fault. And understand the feelings and perspective of others. So they can't apologize and they don't understand other people's feelings, really. Narcissists lack the skill to make you feel seen, validating, understood, or accepted because they don't grasp the concept of feelings. They're dead inside, y'all. Real talk. The article's not saying that, but I'm saying that narcissists are truly dead inside, and there's no saving them. Don't save him. He don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save them. Don't save them. Don't feel, I don't care what happened to them in childhood. They need to go get help. And most of the time, they're not gonna get any help. Narcissists are the last person to get help. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, they don't think anything is wrong with them, so they're not gonna get help. So you gotta leave them alone. You waiting on them to change is gonna make you turn into a skeleton because they're not gonna change. Martin says, you should have known this article in those years. Yes, I should have, because I would have avoided the narcissist. But like I said before, I've been through a lot in my childhood, which brought me to the place of meeting the narcissist. But I wish I truly was educated on narcissists. Does your partner care when you've had a bad day at work, fight with your best friend, or scuffle with your parents? Or do they get bored when you express what makes you mad and sad? So I experienced that. It's like your feelings don't matter. When you try to complain or say, this is what's going on with me, they don't care about your feelings. They can't see it from your point of view. They never want to, they just can't empathize. They have no empathy, y'all. Okay, so that's a sign. If your partner just doesn't seem interested in your problems and what's going on with you, they don't care about you and they're a narcissist. Wallfish says this inability to empathize or even sympathize is often why many, if not all, relationships of people with NPD eventually collapse, whether romantic or not. And it's crazy because I'm a very empathetic person. I'm very sensitive. And so it's crazy how I put up with that behavior. But like I said, I was abused as a child. So I was used to that abusive type of personality. But I knew that it wasn't making me happy. I knew it was not good. But I didn't know how to stop it and end it and get out of it until it was too late. Number 5, they don't have any or many long-term friends. It's common for people with NPD to have frequent conflicts with others. If you dig deeper into their connections, you may notice they have few close friends. Okay, they might know a lot of people, y'all, but they have few close friends. On top of this, people with NPD can be hypersensitive and insecure. As a result, they might lash out when you want to hang out with other people. They might claim that you don't spend enough time with them, make you feel guilty for spending time with your friends, or criticize you for the types of friends you have. Questions to ask: how does my partner treat someone when they don't want anything from them? That's important, y'all. If someone is treating you good and you can't do nothing for them, that's a green flag. But if they don't treat you good, they're negative towards you when you have nothing to offer them, that's a sign. Does my partner have any long-term friends? Do they have or talk about wanting a nemesis? Number 6, we're almost done, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Please like this live if you haven't already. Number 6, they pick on you constantly. I experience this, y'all. Straight up bullies. Straight up narcissists are straight up bullies. Number 6, they pick on you constantly. Maybe at first it felt like teasing, but then it became mean. Suddenly, everything you do, from what you wear and eat to who you hang out with and what you want and what you watch on TV, is a problem for them. Antagonism and hostility are well-documented traits in people with NPD, and the toll on others is large. They'll put you down, call you names, hit you with hurtful one-liners, and make jokes that aren't quite funny. Paykar says their goal is to lower others' self-esteem so that they can increase their own because it makes them feel powerful. Isn't that sad? Putting you down make them feel good. Embracing Life says, yes, Martin, I wish I had read this in those years. I would have been able to identify my narcissist as such. Yes. What's more, reacting to what they say may reinforce their behavior. Yup. A narcissist loves a reaction. Paycar says that's because it shows them they have the power to affect another's emotional state. So let me talk about that, y'all. Y'all know I co-parent with the narcissist. I had to learn the hard way that you cannot react to them. You got to gray rock them. When you're co-parenting with a narcissist, or even communicate with them, say your boss is a narcissist, whoever, talk to them like it's a business. Take out any emotion. Don't say, oh, you're making me so upset. Why are you treating me that way? I will not tolerate this behavior. Don't even answer them. Don't answer them, okay? Dry them out, starve them out. Don't let them know that they're affecting you. Don't let them know that they're pissing you off. Scream into a pillow. Talk to your best friend. Talk to your therapist or your counselor. Write in your journal. Exercise. Whatever you do, don't tell them that they're pissing you off. They love it. It's like it turns them on. It's like, oh yeah, and they want to show the court. If you're co-parent, they want to show the court that you're just as bad as them. Oh, see, Your Honor, she goes back and forth with me too. Your Honor, look how she's talking to me. Your Honor, oh, I thought she liked when I talked to her like that because look how she's talking to me. So don't let the narcissist have anything to tell the judge, the court, the magistrate. Make them be the fool. What's that quote that I never know how to say properly? When you argue with a fool, others. How it go? When you argue with a fool, like others from the distance cannot tell who's the idiot or something like that. You know, I can't say the quote right, but basically say you're arguing with the narcissist and somebody's looking from far away. From far away, they don't know who's wrong, who's right. So just be calm, be chill. They hate when you don't react. They hate when you're calm. They hate when you ignore them. So that's the best thing to do when dealing with the narcissist, y'all. Don't let them know that they're pissing you off, okay? It pisses them off that you're not reacting. And eventually they'll kind of like get the idea like, no, yeah, I see that she's not really. They're going to keep trying. They're going to try you. But you got to teach them. You got to train the narcissist how to deal with you. Like, no, you talk to me crazy, you're not going to get a response. And if you're co-parents with them, say, for example, you said, hey, I didn't see Billy's coat in the bag last night. Can you please have it in the bag next time? And they'll respond like, oh, what do you mean? Why are you telling me that? I don't care about Billy's coat. Don't go back and forth and don't be like, well, I didn't see Billy's coat, so I don't understand why Billy's coat. Tell them what you gotta tell them, and that's it. I need Billy's coat in the bag for next visit. Period. Done with it. Don't go back and forth about why the coat was not in the bag. If they don't want to put the coat in the bag, that's on them. But let it be known on paper, on record, a paper trail that you communicated properly that you would like the coat returned to you, and they are refusing or they're choosing to be a child about it. Just say what you got to say. Keep it simple. Don't let their insults get you, because they're gonna say, oh, you're such a bad mother, you're so stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, oh, just all that. They're gonna come with the insults. You gotta ignore the insults. Don't even say, I don't like when you talk to me like that. Don't even say you're hurting my feelings. Don't say we shouldn't talk like this to each other. This is not how we should show our child that we should be. Let them talk crazy and you just be professional. Talk to them like it's a business. Don't see them as your crazy ex. See them as a business partner. Because if you give into their insults, if you give into their tantrums, it's not going to benefit you, and it's only going to make you upset. You got to be calm. You have to literally learn how to breathe with a narcissist. You got to do yoga, anything that you can find to make you calm. And if you see an email from them and it's upsetting, don't even reply right away. Wait until you're calm. Wait until you have calmed down before you reply. Always reply to the narcissist when you are calm, whether it's your boss, coworker, or an ex you're co-parenting. Do not reply angry, because it's gonna come off. You're thinking that you're replying professionally, but it's gonna come off kind of like passive aggressive. You want to be calm about it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't show any emotion to the narcissist. Starve them. Look up the term gray rock, y'all. Look it up. A warning sign. If they knock you down with insults when you do something worth celebrating, get yourself out of there. A narcissist might say, you were able to do that because I didn't sleep well, or some excuse to make it seem like you have an advantage that they didn't have. Tawab says. They want you to know that you're not better than them because to them, nobody is. Yup. The narcissist that I co-parent with, any chance he gets, he wants to let me know that he thinks I'm a horrible mother. He thinks that I'm only doing it because I'm trying to look like I'm a good person. It's sickening. They like to project, y'all. Narcissists love to project, okay? So a lot of times they're talking about themselves. They're incels, they're really talking about themselves. Don't give in to them, y'all. You know you're a good person. You know you didn't do nothing to this person. Don't let them get to you. All right, number 7. They gaslight you. Pay attention to this one, y'all. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation and emotional abuse, and it's a hallmark of narcissism. People with NPD may tell blatant lies, falsely accuse others, spin the truth, and ultimately distort your reality, especially in response to perceived challenges of authority or fear of abandonment. Signs of gaslighting can include you no longer feel like the person you used to be. Martin says, yes, I learned that to respond when I'm easy. Yes. You feel more anxious and less confident than you used to be. You often wonder if you're being too sensitive. You feel like everything you do is wrong. You always think that it's your fault when things go wrong. You're often apologizing. You have a sense that something's wrong but aren't able to identify it. You often question whether your response to your partner is appropriate. You make excuses for your partner's behavior. Like, they got you questioning yourself at this point, y'all. Your self-esteem is getting lower. Your partner is supposed to make you feel good. You're supposed to feel better and confident. If you're feeling smaller and weak and just not confident, you're dating a narcissist and you need to get out. They do this to cause others to doubt themselves as a way to gain superiority. Narcissists thrive off of being worshipped, so they use manipulation tactics to get you to do just that. Paker says. Number 8, we're almost done, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it. Number 8, they think you're right about everything. They think they're right about everything and never apologize, okay? People with NPD are often described as being arrogant and having haughty behaviors or attitudes. That's why fighting with a narcissist may feel impossible. Y'all, let me repeat that again. That's why fighting with a narcissist may feel impossible. You won't win with them, y'all. You can't keep going back and forth with them. Let them self-destruct on their own. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. They are impossible people. You can't have a civilized conversation or discussion with a narcissist. You can't. They can't. They're blind, they're deaf, they're dumb, and they don't care. There is no debating or compromising with a narcissist because they are always right. Tawab says they won't necessarily see a disagreement as a disagreement. They'll just see it as them teaching you some truth. They always feel like they're telling you something. According to Paycard, you may be dating a narcissist if you feel like your partner doesn't hear you, won't understand you, doesn't take responsibility for their part in an issue, and doesn't ever try to compromise. While ending the relationship is the best game plan if you're dating someone with NPD, Weiler advises avoiding negotiation and arguments, okay? What irritates someone with NPD is the lack of control and the lack of a fight. The less you fight back, the less power you can give them over you. The less you fight back, the less power you give them over, the better, she says. And because they may never think they're wrong, they rarely apologize, okay? Yeah, it's rare. Early on in the relationship with the narcissist I had, he apologized about something that he was wrong about. And that's probably the only apology I ever got. And it was almost like he only apologized to look good in front of company that I had. So it was self, it wasn't like really genuine apology. Like this article says, they rarely apologize. Number 9, when you show them you're done, they lash out. People with NPD are especially vulnerable to humiliation. People with NPD are especially vulnerable to humiliation and shame and tend to lash out at others when they feel their self-esteem has taken a hit. If you insist you're done with the relationship, they'll make it their goal to hurt you for abandoning them. Paycar says, their ego is so severely bruised that it causes them to feel rage and hatred for anyone who wronged them. That's because everything is everyone else's fault, including the breakup. Okay? So I'm not going to finish like the last parts of it. Oh, I'll give you this little tip right here. So the article says how to prepare for a breakup. Okay, so if you guys are trying to break up with a narcissist, I'll give you these few tips and then we'll be done with the article. But this is really important. I just feel like everywhere you go, it should be like a post about narcissists, because I just want everyone to avoid them. Like, they are just not good people, and there's nothing you could do about it to change them. They have to want to change, and they have to seek professional help. Professional help. I've seen one guy on social media who is a self-claims narcissist, and he's trying to educate other people about narcissists, and I admire that, you know what I'm saying? But he's still a narcissist. How to prepare for the breakup. And, you know, I did say, you know, he said he's a narcissist, but a narcissist can change. Like I said, they have to acknowledge their behavior. They have to acknowledge it. If they can't see that what they're doing is wrong, they can't see what they can do differently, they're not going to change. They have to want to change and actually go get the professional help and stay consistent with it. All right, so how to prepare for the breakup. Constantly remind yourself you deserve better, okay? Strengthen your relationships with your empathetic friends. Build a support network with friends and family who can help remind you of what is reality. Urge your partner to talk with a therapist. See a therapist yourself. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if I were you and if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, just leave them. They got to get help on their own, and let them get help and go with somebody else. Do not waste, in my opinion, your time on a narcissist. Don't waste your time trying to get them help, trying to make them see the lights. That's not your job. Your job is to be the best person you can be. You should not be raising a grown adult. Like what's her name again? What's the girl name again? You can't raise a man. I forgot her name. You can't raise a man. I forgot who sang the song. There's a woman that sings this R&B song. You can't raise a man. You can't raise a woman. So, man, if you're dating a woman who's a narcissist, leave her be and let her get the help if she chooses to, or let her find somebody else. You need to love yourself and leave that person. You deserve better. Ladies, if you're dating a man who's a narcissist, don't try to convince him to go to therapy. Don't try to go to therapy with him. He's a grown man, and if he can't recognize his own faults, why do you think you're going to do that? You know, and good luck with any therapist who's dealing with a narcissist. I don't know how they're doing it right now. Like, they need more money. Whoever is working with a narcissist, they need to get paid more, because they are a piece of work, and I would never waste my time on them. So if you love yourself, if you think you deserve better in life, don't be with a narcissist. Don't waste your time on them. They are just going to bring you down. They're going to put you down so they can build themselves up. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not real love. Thank you, Embracing Life. I saw your comment when you said spot on Z. Yes, thank you. So any chance I get, I try to educate people about narcissists, because someone told me about it. I didn't know about narcissists until it was too late, until I had already had my child. But I was telling her how he is, and she said, oh my gosh, she said, he's a narcissist. You need to look that up, because she dealt with a narcissist, so she knew it. So I'm thankful that she told me. I really wish I knew before. I really wish I knew before I allowed this man to get me pregnant. But I have my child, and I love my child. So it's just, I just always wish that it was a different father. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's just not right. You know, couples break up all the time. Things don't work out. You know what I'm trying to say? But to torment the other parent, to torment the child, is really it's a miserable life to live. I would not wish anyone to co-parent with a narcissist. I wouldn't wish it on I don't have any enemies, but I wouldn't wish it on someone that I really dislike. It's a horrible life to be in a relationship with a narcissist, to co-parent with a narcissist, to work for a narcissist. It's just not a healthy environment, no matter where they are. And just get away from them if you can, you know. And if you are stuck in a situation where you have to be with them for whatever reason, you need to go get some counseling, some type of therapy to help you gain the tips and techniques to help you deal with them, because they will try to get to you, and you will end up internalizing their behavior to make you feel like something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Something is wrong with them. Good people, nice people, happy people don't put you down. Happy people want you to be happy, and good, respectable people will leave you alone rather than to torment you and to insult you and all these bad things. If it doesn't feel right, if it's abusive, if it's abusive relationship, they have a problem, and they need a professional. They a psychiatrist, somebody to medicate them, do something for them. They need help. I don't even know there's any medication for narcissists. I don't know what they need, but they don't need you. You can do better. It's better to be single. Ladies, it's better to be single than with a narcissist. I don't care how bomb the D is. Okay? Sometimes that's how they get you in, girl. Sometimes that's how they get you in. I don't care how bomb the D is. It's not worth it. There are billions and billions of people out there who will treat you better than a narcissist. Men, I don't care how bomb her P is. You can do better. Okay? You can do better. It's not worth it. In the end, you'll feel just used up and discarded, and you keep sticking around is only gonna make them think that, you know, they're more special than they are, and they're gonna punish you for dealing with them. They're gonna remind you every time of who they are. They're not gonna change unless they get professional, I mean serious professional help. They have to be able to be aware. Yeah, but like the article says, they lack empathy. How can you teach empathy to somebody? Like, I don't want to teach empathy to nobody. The only people I want to help are my children. You hear me? I'm not raising no grown men. I'm not raising no grown adults. Like, if you can't figure it out on your own, I'm not going to teach you. You know? It's not worth it. And it's crazy when you see someone in a relationship with a narcissist, and you can see that the person acknowledges that the person has a problem, but they're still staying with them. It's so sad, y'all. It's so sad. You know, there's people out here doing girlfriend duties to men that are not their husbands. Men not really giving them nothing in return. Brokies. And you're doing all these things for these men, and they're just treating you like trash. They're not treating you any special. They're disrespecting their own child, and people are watching that. It's crazy how narcissists have people to be around. People who are seeing the narcissists are being disrespectful to people, mistreating people, and they still have friends. I will never understand that. I'm gonna find another article about that. I would like to understand the people who are willingly supplying these narcissists. And the people know that the narcissist has a problem, but they're still dealing with them. They're still being friends with the narcissist. They're still being their girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, and wives. I can never love somebody that much. I love myself too much. And it's because of healing, growth, self-love that I know that I deserve better. It's better to be by yourself, y'all. It's better to be single than to be with someone who makes you feel bad. What's the point of being in a relationship? Let me go read a little meme that I had posted on my channel. And then I'm going to come off live, y'all. I appreciate your support, everyone. I'm going to read this, and I'm going to end the live. Okay? Let me read this. Perfect way to end the live. Here we go. I posted this on my community tab, on my community page, 4 days ago. And this is from Aspires78. So her YouTube channel is Aspires78. It says, a relationship should be your happy place. Okay? Not where you beg your partner to act right. I'm going to say that again. I have to say that again. I wish I knew this. I wish I had high self-esteem back then. But you live and you learn. You know, it's unfortunate the things that some of us had to go through to finally know the truth, to finally know your value and your worth. It's unfortunate. So many years wasted. But you're still valuable, y'all, no matter what you've been through. So I'm going to read that again. A relationship should be your happy place, not where you beg your partner to act right. If you got to beg somebody to treat you good, they're not the one for you, and they don't value you, they don't respect you. The more you deal with the abuser, the more you tolerate the abuser, the worse they're going to treat you. They're not going to appreciate you for letting them treat you bad. They're gonna be like, oh man, she don't even care about herself, her self-esteem is so low, or his self-esteem is so low, he's letting me treat him like that. Oh my god, I'm just going to keep going. They're not going to respect you for dealing with their BS and their bad behavior. You have to leave them. Teach people how to treat you. Some people are not worth saving, okay? Yes, getting dark outside. So I'm actually about to come off. It's not as dark as it looks, actually. Hold on. If you see, it's not as dark, but it looks dark on camera. Martin is like, it's time for you to get off live. I'm just playing Martin. But you guys, I really appreciate your support. I'm going to end the poll. So I said, have you ever dated a narcissist? And 67% of you said yes. And 33% of you said no. You guys, educate yourself about narcissists. If you are single, please educate yourself about narcissists. I don't want you ending up like many of us who had to suffer years of abuse from a narcissist. It's not worth it. You're too beautiful. You're too wonderful a person to deal with a narcissist. I just wish that all narcissists could be just shipped off to another planet and just leave us regular empathetic people alone. You know what I'm trying to say? Narcissists and child molesters and murderers needs to be shipped onto their own planet and do their own thing over there. Okay? Because regular folks who just trying to love and be happy and treat people good don't deserve that. But we got to try to, we have to deal with them. So we have to try our best to navigate life with them in it, coexisting somehow with them. So gray rock the narcissist. Do not feed into their BS. Let them insult you all they want to. The way someone feels about y'all is none of your business. They can think that you're ugly. They can think that you're horrible. They can think that you're this. They can think that you're that. That's their opinion. You got to love yourself. You have to value yourself and know that you deserve better. And like I said before, happy people don't go around abusing people. Happy people want to see happy people. Happy people leave people alone. Okay? Remember that. It's not worth it, y'all. But I'm going to come off live now. It is 6:15. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I should have did that earlier. Anyway, all right, y'all. I will see y'all in another live stream. I have some content that I want to work on. I want to work on some videos, you know. Martin says, yes, young people need to get educated. Yes, educate the young. Educate your children and everybody. All right, so I'm going to come off and find something to eat and clean up, get ready for work tomorrow. You know how it is. I hope everyone is well. I really appreciate everyone who came to the live stream. Thank you, Martin Johnson, for your engagement. Thank you for commenting and liking. Thank you, Embracing Life, for being my moderator, for liking, commenting. And thank you to Vegas. Yeah, and thank you to anyone else who viewed this live and you didn't comment. Just give me a like or view is really appreciated. You all, it's really important to watch my lives in total. So if you're watching a replay, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. That's how you get me, you know, the support I need for YouTube. Embracing Life says, bye. Great topic today. Have a good evening. Thank you, Embracing Life. See y'all.